Okay, exercise one, we are going to kind of do a little bit of hyperventilation. This kind of saturates our blood with oxygen. Then we're going to take 4 deep breaths. Between each breath, we're really going to exhale as hard as we can, really get as much of that CO2 out of our body, make room for more oxygen. And we want to perform on this exercise as well as possible. So we really want to take in as much oxygen as we can on this first exercise as we hold our breath for 60 seconds. Exercise one. So I'm going to start with a little hyperventilation. And I'm going to take 4 deep breaths. Every time I breathe out, I'm really going to push hard to get as much of that CO2 out of my body as possible, make room for the O2. I really want to perform well on this exercise, so I want to make all the preparations possible. I want to breathe as deeply and then exhale as strongly as possible to really make room. So I'm going to set my timer, I'm going to get ready. Here we go. Okay, that's 1 minute. Not too bad. Hopefully you made it to the end of that exercise. If you didn't, just track your progress. Keep working on this. This will get easier over time. Well, let me rephrase that. I'm not going to say it's going to get easier over time. This is always one of the hardest things I do in my vocal workout. I always start with this. It doesn't necessarily get easier, but you will be able to hold your breath longer and longer. So you will be getting benefits out of this. So the second exercise is a little bit harder. All right, so this time we're going to breathe all of our air out of our lungs. And then hold our breath. This will really fight you. Your body's really going to fight you on this. But the benefits of this one are even higher, I think. This is where you really get some good muscle contraction, where you really get some strengthening. So again, I'm going to hyperventilate. 4 breaths. I'm going to exhale on the 4th one. I'm going to hold my breath for 30 seconds. All right, let's do this. Whew. As I said, body really fights you on that. That mental panic kicks in, tells you if you don't breathe, you're going to die. Well, we can hold our breath for up to 3.5 minutes before we pass out. You're not going to die. You're not going to fall out, all right? But your body and mind are really going to fight you, and that's all right. We're learning to mentally and physically strengthen our body. We're learning to strengthen our minds, learn that, hey, I can get through long phrases without taking a breath. I can keep constant pressure on my diaphragm. I can keep constant intense pressure here every time I sing, and I don't have to freak out about it. I can have my lungs full of air, kind of like you eat a large meal, your stomach's kind of uncomfortably, oh, too much food, just want to not be this full. That's how your diaphragm kind of feels and acts when you take those big breaths, because we don't exhale a lot of air when we sing. A lot of people think singing is all about a breathy tone. I can see. But no, we use very, very little air as we exhale. It's just a slight trickle. So when you take those big inhalations, your body is full. Your lungs are full of oxygen. Your diaphragm is stretched to the limit. And it kind of fights you. It doesn't want to be that full. It wants to fight and let go of that air. And you have to learn to overcome that. And that's part of what these exercises are doing, along with just strengthening the overall muscles. Exercise number 3. Now, this one, we're going to try to use a steady, calm voice. Still project a little bit, but we're going to try to steady our voice, not have a crackly 1, 2, 3, none of that stuff. But we're going to breathe out all our air, and we're going to count repeatedly to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. With no air in our lungs. Now, no matter how much we breathe out, no matter how much we exhale, there's still a little bit of air in here. So I'm not saying there's not going to be any, but there's going to be very little. We're going to breathe out as much as possible. And I'm telling you, you're going to feel that solar plexus just below your rib cage really, really grip tightly on this. It's really going to fight you. The amount of contraction here, I swear it could crush a tin can. But you're going to get through this. We're going to shoot for 5 times through. 5 times through, counting to 10. I'm going to hyperventilate. I'm going to take 3 breaths. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Body really fights you on that. Struggled a little bit at the end there, but I still work these every day. I still consider myself as a singer a work in progress. I'm always studying. I'm always practicing. I'm always trying to get better. You should have the same attitude. No one is ever as good as they possibly can be. You can always get better. So let's keep that attitude in mind. We're going to move on to the next exercise. This one, we're going to have our lungs full of air. So we're going to take a deep breath, fill our lungs full of air, and we're going to go through the alphabet slowly, calmly, with a nice projecting clear voice. A, B, C, D. So we're going to do that. We're going to go through the alphabet twice is our goal. All right? Hyperventilate. 3 breaths. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. Woo! Starting to sweat a little bit. Singing is a real physical workout. It uses a lot of muscular power. It uses an intense amount of energy. You're creating a lot of sound energy. You're pushing it out of your body. So you're really using a lot of physical force. It's an athletic activity. It's very calm and relaxed from the neck up. We don't tense muscles up here. But let me tell you, those muscles in your legs, muscles in your diaphragm, stomach, your core muscles, whoo, they are really working the whole time. All right, this last workout, this last exercise, we're going to exhale all our air and we're going to squeeze our entire abdominal area, our core, diaphragm, everything we can, as hard as we can for 5 seconds. Then we're going to relax and then squeeze for 5 seconds, then relax, all with no air in our lungs. And we're not going to take any breaths in between. We're going to do this 5 times. All right, here we go. 3 breaths. Woo. If you're not sweating by the end of this, you're in awfully good shape. I work out quite a bit and do a lot of cardio, and these breathing exercises get me every time. Now my personal best on these, again, breath holding with my lungs full of air, 2 minutes and 11 seconds. With my lungs empty of air, 1 minute and 10 seconds. I've gotten through 6 cycles counting to 10. I've gotten through the alphabet 3 times once, and 7 times through that contraction exercises I've made it. Those are just my personal, what I've been able to do. Write me in, write onto the forum. Let us know how you're doing. We'll all talk about it and discuss. If you have any questions, email me at soundmindedmusicacademy@gmail.com.